Hey Royals, welcome into our first edition of Inside Regent Athletics. I've got our track and field coach, Michael Rose, along with freshman superstar, we'll call you, Gabby Butler out of New Kent, Virginia. Guys, welcome in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Coach and Gabby, you've been at this really since August, right, with cross country going on. So people don't realize, I think your program, cross country and track and field, are the only ones that go from the minute you step foot on campus to pretty much the minute everyone's going home after everybody's going home.
Yes.
But right now you are in the heart, really getting into the thick of things with indoor season. You guys have been very successful. Couple, 3 meets under your belt now?
3 meets, yes.
And let's kind of talk about that. You've got some returners, but you got a lot of new, some freshmen that have come in and really
Made an impact.
kind of made an impact. We got Gabby right here. We'll talk to her in a minute, but 2 school records already in the 800 and 400.
Yes.
Talk about that, Coach, having to bring in new student athletes and working with them and getting them going and used to the college atmosphere of meets.
It's just different when you got athletes like Gabby that is local to me. New Kent to me is local. It's just up 64 going towards Richmond, and I've been watching her over the summer last year and then this year. I've been talking to her a little bit and introduced myself. I remember last year, I believe at the showcase meet, and talked to her and the mom, and she was kind of excited that I spoke with her. But bringing her on campus, I shared with her the plan, what we had, what I was trying to do with her style of running, her range of what she has. So when I introduced cross country to her, it was not more for her to be a cross country runner, but because I knew she was going to run the 800 a little bit for indoor and outdoor, but as well as the 400. So I felt by bringing her in and introducing her to cross country, that will give her the background that she needed, that endurance when it's time for the 400 and the 800. So she would be successful. And so far, it has proven to be working out well.
Gabby, he's singing your praises. But let's take a step back. When you're talking to Coach Rose in the past, what was it about Regent and the team that kind of got you excited to become a Royal?
Well, basically, I just learned about his background, about his 2 daughters that he trained, and my mom was telling me, and my AAU coach, Coach Kaya, she was like, "Oh yeah, this coach, he's at Regent and it's a Christian school," and I was like, "Oh okay," and he's like, he had the showcase, so I went there with my mom after running, I think it was a 4 or 8. Yeah, and then I talked to him, and he seemed really interested in me. He was like, "Come to CP College Beer Weekend and see how you like it there," with one of the former athletes, Sam. So I was with her, and I was like, I really like this place. So I committed late May. So I really like it.
And how's it been now that you've got 3 indoor meets? You had cross country, but 3 indoor meets under your belt, kind of getting in the swing of things. How's it been setting the school records? Is that something you even expected to do this early on?
I didn't even know I set the record until 2 days later, and I was like, wait, what? I set a record here?
She's watching our social media then, hopefully.
I did, and so I was like, wait, is this actually real? And then they were telling me, Coach Rose was telling me, I was like, wait, I actually set a record here? I didn't even know until a couple of days later. So
I didn't realize that it was a school record until I came in the office and I was updating stuff. I was like, hold on. Oh, wow. She got a school record in the 800. So, it was a little bit delayed, but hey, nevertheless, still a school record, correct?
Yes.
And then how do you improve on that? I know you're in other meets, other events coming up to the 200. I know you were this close to getting that. I think, Coach, would you say she's going to be in the 60?
60 this weekend as well.
So he's putting you in things. How do you balance that? And then how do you, if you've gotten a school record already in one event, how do you keep pushing yourself in that event?
Well, knowing that I got a school record here, I know I can beat my record, my own personal record, just to, train harder and work harder and follow by what all my coaches tell me to do, because even though I broke a school record, I can, see myself doing more than just, hey, I broke it again, so I can do it again if I did it that one time.
Right.
So.
All right, Coach, Gabby's not the only one getting school records this year.
That's
You've had a number of them. We're going to be talking to KJ a little bit later about some of his stuff. Getting first place, I think 2 times in the high jump, 2 first place finishes.
Yes.
School record. We had Luis,
yes.
got one. Xavier.
Nigel.
Nigel
in the men's weight throw. Yes.
And I don't know if we've had another one, but it's like every week we've got something good going on here at Regent. Talk about where we've come. You've been here, what, third?
This is my third season.
Yes. Where we've come now. Both of us have been here pretty much the same time together.
Yes.
We've seen such improvement. What's your assessment?
Well, my assessment is the school records that we have. They're a record. but I know that what these athletes have, they can do so much more. And just to get them to get in a personal best each meet, it will help them move the needle to the direction that we want to go. Oftentimes when they run up school records, I was like, okay, good. Now the bar is being set at a higher or a lower rate in reference to the time or the throw, but that will challenge them so that they can keep moving the needle, as our AD says about moving the needle, to get our school to be on the map in the Hampton Woods area, in the Virginia Beach area for one, and get a lot of these other students from high school to see that, hey, Regent is doing their thing here. Maybe this is a place I can go to school and get my college education as well, get as a good track and field experience.
I want to touch on that real quick before we go. Talking about getting on the map. One thing I always tell people about your sport is, and Gabby, I know you can attest to this, you're going up against D1 competition, D2 competition, D3, the JUCOs in the area who are really good.
Yes.
Our JUCOs here are good. So it's not like a basketball or soccer where you're playing, D3 competition, playing your conference. You're going up against everybody. It doesn't matter where you're just at VMI, you're headed to Liberty,
yes.
Liberty Open. How is that? How does that push you? And how do you sell that to a prospective student athlete? Come in, look what we're doing. JJ's beating D1,
yes.
D1 competition. Gabby's running right with them. So talk about that a little bit.
With track and field, it's a different game in reference to basketball or team sports, because we cannot just have a track meet just for Division III schools. Otherwise, the meet wouldn't be full. So D1 schools, big schools host meets, so we end up have to go to those meets, and it's open to anyone that has a university, or for example, even if you're not at a university, it can be running unattached. Post-college athletes that want to keep the ball rolling still, can still go to those meets and compete. The competition is just going to be there. And when we go there, we're not trying to say we want to beat them. We just want to go there and do our best, execute what we've done in practice, and let the results speak for itself. If it turns out to be that we're on top, hey, that's great. If not, we know that we did our best, we put our best foot forward, and we look for the next meet.
And Gabby, real quick, kind of expand on that. You're really competing against yourself. Like you mentioned, now you want to beat the school record that you set. So talk about that mindset. You'd like to win, and I'm sure if you do, that's great. You've had some high finishes, but what is it about that mindset? Okay, this is what I'm competing against, is my time, and that's what I care about right now.
So basically what I tell myself on the line, I'm not running against the people I'm running my heat, I'm running against myself in the clock. So when I run, I gotta okay, where am I at? I look up a little bit when I'm running, okay, I'm this close. Let me just push myself, because I don't care if I get dead last, I win, or second. I just wanna beat my time. I'm running against the clock. So when I do finish, I look at my clock and I'm okay, did I do it? Oh, I did it. Oh, okay, I have some work I gotta do. So it's not about the people on the track, it's about the clock and where I'm at. And I just look at the clock, I'm okay, that's where I need to be.
And it's working. She's one of the tops in the conference right now. And that's what you're looking at as you get ready to go to that conference championship later on in the season.
Yes.
Well, guys, best of luck at Liberty this weekend. I know we'll be seeing you guys a lot on this show. A lot of good things happening. Thanks for what you're doing here at Regent.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Chris, for having us.
Thank you.
Hey, we'll be right back. We're going to talk men's volleyball with Yawn and Adiel Downer. Till then. Hey, welcome back to Inside Regent Athletics. We're joined now by head men's volleyball coach Yawn, and what I say is the best libero in the country, Adiel Downer. Welcome, guys.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right, let's get into it. Colby, last year at this time, we were sitting at this table talking about some records you had set as a student athlete on the team. Here you are reversed now, sitting in the coach's chair, earning your first win ever as a college coach, big 5-set win over Averett. Talk about that. We interviewed you afterwards, but now that it's kind of set in, you've gotten back into the routine of practice, and looking back on the match, talk about your emotions and kind of what you assess from the team.
Yeah, I would say first, that's an environment everybody wants to be in. It's not ideal, but just the electricity in the building. If you can't get the job done in 3 or 4, going to 5 sets, it's really you're back against the wall. The guys played their hearts out. They were able to execute. reflecting from last year to this year, from player to coach, it's the same feeling. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how you're going to play. You just got to go out there and give it your all. So.
Yeah. Nadia, all right. So, number one, as a team, you guys stayed focused. I know you did not want to lose that fourth set, but you had, as coach said, you had to come in and backs were against the wall, and it's one or done in that one, and you guys stayed together. But you, my friend, you broke your own record on total digs for a single match. I think you broke it once or twice in the game, but ended up with 27. I just saw a picture of you on Instagram. Don't know if you've seen it yet, that Bethany, one of our interns, posted out. You literally are stretched fully horizontal, getting one of your digs. So talk about the mindset of that game. You guys had played Averett last year, had beaten them, and first big home game with the crowd. You had faculty and staff appreciation, a whiteout. Talk about that.
Okay, first off, glory be to God that I'm here, and I thank you for allowing me to be here. That night was very special, especially to me. It was, I had one faculty member that was very important to me that I wanted to appreciate that night. And I just wanted to make sure, once I gave him that recognition, because to me personally, he has done a lot for me, and he plays a big part, especially in my academics. So wanted to give him that shout out, of course. But then the mindset after that, it was okay, it's game on. I'm always in a game on mindset. If my teammates are always thinking he don't talk. Yeah, I'm always trying to lock in for what's about to endure, because every team is different. Some of the teams now, Averett last year, we was able to sweep them easily, but now it was okay, now they have gotten better. So now we have to up our game. So I had to, my mindset there was okay, they can swing now, they can set now. We have competition, and we have to continue to move forward and push, even when stuff don't go our way. Just staying in a calm mindset and just having that next point mentality.
And coaching a libero like this gentleman over here, it seems like he's somebody you can rely on. I mean, you're right, Averett was a much better team than they were last year. And there were some plays in there that they hit the ball over, and you think, oh, it's going to be a point, and all of a sudden, he's diving out of nowhere, saving it. It gets the crowd hype. And being a senior, I know you don't have many home games this year, so this is kind of your last hurrah. So I know you're savoring every game, but how do you draw up stuff? I'm not a volleyball guy, so I don't know. How do you coach a guy like this, or how do you rely on him in the lineup to know that, hey, when we're down and we need something, he's probably going to come through for us?
I'll say, it's hard to coach a player like Adiel. Just his volleyball experience and how knowledgeable of the game that he knows, it's unprecedented. I think every coach in the country would want to have a guy like him in the back row playing defense, truly. Going back to the photo, I don't think I could ever coach that. That's his will and his love for the game, and yeah, you can't teach that.
I know we're blowing your head up a little bit, but let's look at some of your teammates too, that you're getting that ball to.
Yes.
We had Lucas Whitman broke your assist record by one. We had Jackson Gray break his own block record with 6. Sam Parsons, you mentioned him in the post game. Never played organized volleyball like this, comes in contributing. I'm trying to name everybody. Keith Larkin, just everyone's getting there. If I've missed people, I'm sorry. I'm just doing off the top of my head. But talk about your teammates, Adiel, because a lot of them came back and are supporting Coach Yawn and wanting to play for him. And you guys kind of like your last hurrah together one more time, and let's finish what we started last year. Talk about that.
Man, it's bittersweet because majority of us are leaving after this. But no, they always push me and remind me hey, I have your back. There are times where I can get into that mindset where I do I get a great dig, right? Or somebody messes up, whatever. At the end of the day, I have to realize I did that for them. Everybody's caused mistakes and stuff like that. So just having that mindset of okay, they got my back. They always got my back. I don't just dig the ball just because I want to dig the ball. I dig the ball because I want my teammate Lucas to set, or Miguel, or I want Keith or Sam or Jackson to put the ball away. Like, that's my mentality, where it's like, I got the ball up, I don't care about my dig now, I need you to put the ball away. That's where I'm at with my teammates, so yeah.
Glad you brought Miguel, because I forgot Miguel, Preston, and our man Faden.
And Maxwell.
Maxwell, that's right. Maxwell's new to the team this year.
Yes.
As well. Yeah, and all right, so Colby, now we're gonna, you got the one under your belt. Now the real stuff begins. You're in the season starting on the 28th again. You're headed down the road to Virginia Wesleyan. Always known for good volleyball, men and women. Played them last year at their place. What do you see? I don't know if you watched them at all this year, but how do you prepare for them? It's kind of become a little rivalry, them being down the road from us and us wanting to put our name in the 757 area as a quality men's program.
Yeah, we're going in with the mentality of we don't really care who's on the other side. We're going to play Regent volleyball, and I wholeheartedly know that if we play our style of volleyball, we can beat anybody. If it's Virginia Wesleyan, if it's Long Beach State. I think we can compete. Wesleyan's a great team. I respect all the guys, the coaching staff. I just know our guys are going to want it a little bit better.
All right, last thing, crowd. You guys have had phenomenal, all the way down to back to last year, phenomenal attendance to your games, loud, exciting. They're staying till the very last point, no matter win or lose. Talk a little bit about your fellow students coming out there and supporting.
Man, it's so crazy. Oh my goodness, seeing them in the crowd and like bringing so much energy brings us it's like adding on more energy. And I'm super appreciative where they come out and support us regardless if we win or lose. Like, they're there just to have our backs and just to support us and cheer us on. So like, being in that vicinity and just like being in that crowd, that energy, it's a blessing.
And it reminds me of Rake, because I didn't mention Rake, but your crowd is getting into the chants, because I believe they said he plays soccer when he had a big point. So that was cool to see them starting to chant a little bit in there. But guys, thanks for joining us today. Best of luck. First of all, congratulations on the win. Best of luck going into Wesleyan, and we'll keep tabs with you here this season on Inside Regent Athletics and have you back as we talk about your season.
Awesome.
All right. We'll be right back. We're going to do our Royals Student Athlete Spotlight with KJ Cropper and Darrin Clark. Until then, go Royals.
Go Royals.
Hey Royals, welcome into our Royal Spotlight section where we highlight Regent student athletes. Today we've got two special student athletes here with us, both seniors. Got Kevin Cropper out of Oak Hall, Virginia, and from the track and field team, we've got Darrin Clark out of Suffolk, Virginia, men's basketball. Guys, welcome in.
Welcome.
We're going to put you under the spotlight a little bit, but first, let's get what happened this week out of the way. Big things happened for both of you. I'll start with you, KJ. You were the first ever back-to-back conference, coast-to-coast athletic conference player of the week. You were the field athlete of the week this week for your high jump performance and your triple jump performance at the VMI Team Challenge. I want to get into that. You won the high jump, and you've entered the high jump twice this year and won both of them. So, and you're currently ranked #1 in the conference. So, not a bad thing there. And triple jump, you actually on your last jump, I believe, or last jump of the first three, you hit the school record, 13.91. Ranked #1 in the conference too. Let's talk about that real quick. Great accomplishments, going up against D1 competition, D2 and D3, so track and field plays them all. Talk about winning your second event of the year and setting another school record, not the first, you set many so far.
I mean, man, it's really a blessing, all glory to God. I don't take none of this for granted. Just out there trusting my training, my coaches, and my ability to go out there and do what I do. So I feel like the work is showing. Just gotta continue to go out there and execute, and looking forward to the rest of the season.
You stay focused. I know like in the high jump, we've talked about this before, you can pass on a lot of jumps. Yeah. You know what you want to get. And I think if I talked to Coach Rose, he said you were going for the 2 mark on the high jump. Talk about staying focused, working with Coach Rose, and kind of mapping out, okay, this is what I'm going to do in this event. This is where I want to start.
Yeah, for me personally, it's just about visualizing it before I do it. So like, I'm at the track meet, got music in, whatever. I'm just locked in on what I gotta do. So like, I just go out there before I jump, I visualize it, I go out there and I do it. And so And as far as passing the heights, it's a good thing because like jumping too many heights before your actual before the height you can actually want to clear, it's like your legs get tired after a while. So it's all about conserving energy. And once you get to that height, you just go out there and jump it. So.
And the triple jump, real quick, that is to me always a strange event because it's a modified high long jump.
Yeah.
You've got to do different things. Talk about. Looks like the triple jump's one of the ones you really love to compete in and set the school record. Talk about that and the difference between that and the long jump.
Yeah, triple jump is more, it's harder on your legs and knees. It's 3 phases. The first phase is like a skip. Second phase is a hop, then the last phase is like into the pit. So I mean, it's definitely a lot more on your legs and everything, but the thing I love about triple jump is like, for me, like I'm a power jumper, so like using my power to get into the sand pit is like very like special to me. I just like it. So, and compared to long jump is more of like a speed and then jump. So like you need speed in order to get like into the sand. So that's right.
All right, Darrin, historic weekend for you too,
Sir.
for the athletic department as a whole. Been counting them down for a couple weeks now. First player ever in the history of the program to reach 1,000 career points. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Pulled it off at number 6, Mary Washington, hit a 3 towards the end of the game to hit 1,000 exactly.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that moment for you. I know you shared it with your father afterwards, but
Yeah.
that's a big moment for you.
First off, like KJ said, all glory to God. Without him, we wouldn't be here. Secondly, it was at first, like when I made the shot, it hit me a little bit, but once I got in the locker room, thanks to my teammates and coaches, they made the moment bigger. Some of them knew I was trying to get the goal, but I always told them that I'm just, I'm trying to win at that. And that I knew that record would come. But for it to come against, a good team against Mary Washington, who's, ranked 6th in the country, I mean, I think God blessed me with that one. And, I think also with my dad being there, his support and his, morality and love just helped me get there too, because he told me, hey, just get it this weekend. So, you don't gotta, get through your head. But I was like, I low-key kind of want to get it at home, but it's all good. I was able to get it though. So.
And you've been here 4 years.
Yes, sir.
Not everybody on that team has stayed the 4 years.
No,
and
sir.
been here the 4 years as you. So talk about that. You've gone through a number of changes.
Yeah.
You kept your head on. You stayed focused.
Mm-hmm.
Even last year, you were looked at as the scorer when Christian went down.
Yes, sir.
This year, you kind of stepped into that role again, but then Brendan's back running the points. So your role's changed a little bit, but you're still able to produce.
Yeah.
And you are in the top 10, number 8 in scoring per game with that changed role. So talk about staying focused when you do have to change things.
Well, first off, when it comes with the changes and everything, like you say, like from my freshman year, I'm the only person still here. So that's already a big change, and then not including the coaches I had. So the change has helped me a lot. It helped me see what I need to do and what I need not to do in order to help the team. And then when it comes to just with me stepping up, I know Christian going down was bad for us. He's a great player, great young player at that, and I always wanted to play with him, and I'm sad I can't. But with Brendan coming back, it kind of just helped me a little bit more because we're playing with Brendan last year. He was a point guard, and he trusted me. So I give a big, huge shout out to him and my other teammates too, because they just say, Darrin, go be yourself. We know you can score. We know what you can do, and I just feel like I can keep doing it. And then also being top 10 in scoring, it's crazy because I don't, really be thinking about it. I just like go out there and play my basketball. And I always been taught that just don't quit wherever you do. And I think that's why I am where I am now.
All right, so this is Rural Spotlight. We want to get to know you a little bit more outside of your athletics. So let's start with a couple questions. All right, KJ, what's something people wouldn't know about you that you like to do?
I love to watch movies, like I said. I'm a big movie guy. I like bowling. I'm very competitive when it comes to bowling. I also like to be an inspiration to others, just showing people you can do great things out in this world, do anything you put your mind to. And so, yeah, just those 2 things probably.
And you, Darrin?
2 things. Just enjoy nature. I like to just go outside and just enjoy the air and just be a little peaceful, by myself or running with friends. And I'll just say secondly, just, you know, helping the new generation just grow to be better than us, honestly. You know, I know there's a lot of kids with a lot of potential. And I know when we grew up versus how they're growing up now, it's a little bit different. So I just want them to show that, you know, if you're gonna do something, just do it. You know, don't quit. I promise you, you know, every day is not gonna be easy, but every day is gonna be a progression to where you wanna get.
All right. Oh, just a one answer question. Favorite movie then?
Favorite movie? It's hard. I'm a big fan of Michael B. Jordan, so I would say Creed 2.
Creed 2. Darrin?
Oh man, you got me on the spot, literally.
Not to be fair, what's one that maybe you've seen a bunch of times?
Seen a bunch of times. I'm gonna go with the original first movie of Transformers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one.
All right, KJ, one more. Favorite artist?
Like music artist?
Music artist.
Alex Jean, his name.
I'm gonna go with J. Cole.
Oh.
J. Cole, he's one of my favorites, yeah.
So what do you have locked in your headphones before you're jumping?
Really? I don't play Alex Jean when I'm jumping. I'll play his name Ian or Yeet, a little bit of these.
Darrin, you got anything locked in your headphones?
It's a mixture a little bit. A little bit of J. Cole, a little bit of Drake. One of my other favorites, Polo G. So,
Okay.
you know, a few songs of that, but it's a little bit different. Sometimes a little bit R&B. Gotta shake it up a little bit.
You know, I'm over here nodding my head like I know what you're talking about, but I don't. That's my age on you guys. But hey, seriously, thanks for joining us today. Congratulations, and I know you guys still got a lot left in your seasons. A lot more success to come your way, and we look forward to watching. Thanks again for representing Regent the way you guys do.
We appreciate you.
No, we appreciate you for real.
All right, until then, go Royals.
Go Royal.
Royals.